Sorry, I'm so distracted. It feels urgent. And it's like sending a message from afar. Wanting us to know that we can't see what's right in front of us. And to pay attention. Nothing good is ever easy. At first. Oh, there we go. Hi, and welcome back. It's June the 2nd, 2026. Absolutely blue skies today. The clouds that we've been experiencing in the rain and the shifts in the weather, I'm sure they'll continue. We're supposed to get rain again for the next few days. As so many people are experiencing these fluctuating temperatures, and the energy coming in 1 minute is feeling so dense and heavy and dark, and then the next it's flipped and it feels completely the opposite. And our weather is no different. Relationships even feel like that. 1 minute you feel this doom and gloom and dread and things are very challenging and difficult, and the next moment it's just better. It's as though things have miraculously resolved themselves. And that feels as though what's happening right now, that flipping and switching up really quickly is coming to an end. And now it's as though we have been right-sided up, as I said in those other videos, most recently, I don't know, a couple weeks ago. That iceberg, the consciousness mentality, that the majority of your life you're functioning unconsciously, and that underneath the surface is so much more than you ever imagine until you start to look at it and gain awareness of it. And that top level above the surface of that iceberg, where you are, it's what people can see. It's what people notice and experience. And flipping the iceberg right side up, all of a sudden, all of these things that were once hidden or you were avoiding or you weren't even aware of are now in broad daylight. And there's no flipping back and forth because you're in calmer seas now and you stay right side up. There's our winter girl. We barely gotten out here and she's just found some shade. Everyone else is just loving this. How could you not love this? Look at this. Oh, it's just gorgeous. So operating in this new conscious space and place and realm, timeline, however you visualize it to be, it's your presence. It's the every decision that you are making in every moment. Whether you choose to engage, whether you choose to pick up what someone else is giving to you that is trying to hand off to you as though it's your responsibility to carry it because they've decided to give it to you. It's as if I take off my backpack and I then hand it to you. You could decide if you take it or not. If I set it on the ground and I leave it in front of me and then say that it's yours, you know it's not yours. I was carrying it. It's my backpack. And so that conscious decision to pick up what is someone else's to carry, it's now so clear. You decide, no, not doing it. Not mine to carry, not interested. And you move along. Things happen so much more fluidly, quickly, less resistance, less dwelling on things or overthinking or trying to understand why this is happening or what part is mine and what is not mine. You've set those boundaries. You've gone through those lessons. You have moved and shifted, and now you are in alignment with who you are, not someone else, not carrying someone else's baggage, someone else's story, someone's story that they've written for you, and you have just repeated it so many times that you've taken it on as though it's your identity. No. You choose. You choose who you are. And it doesn't have to be one thing, because you're not just one thing. You're a culmination of all your experiences, of that deep inner knowing, the discernment of having lived through something, the wisdom. Because gathering knowledge, being educated in something, doesn't make you wise. Having experienced it and come out the other side with new understanding about who you are, about how you relate in your environment, what works for you, what doesn't. Did you hear the crow? And growing from there. You're never done. Life is all about creating. I was listening. And in the past, we would have taken the backpack that was set down in front of us or handed off to us. We would have just accepted it as if it was our duty, as good little soldiers doing what we're told to do, feeling as though that there were no other options. And when we tried to put it down, shame, guilt, as though having boundaries, recognizing what innately is yours and is not, was the problem, rather than one person handing over all their problems and troubles to another for them to carry, for them to solve, for them to work through, putting aside their own backpack, leaving it behind, not even realizing that they've done it, and then having to go and search for it once they have come to their senses and given back that original backpack that was never theirs. We're in a whole new time. We're in a whole new timeline, space, place, realm, where we can see clearly what is ours, what is not, and what is worthwhile carrying. All right, well, we were just driving out and I could hear this crow. You can still hear it. And so I stopped, shut off the truck, and I've recorded a bit of it. It sounds like it's having a full conversation in multiple tones with another crow. But it's just fascinating. Listen. Sorry, I'm so distracted. It feels urgent. And it's like sending a message from afar. Wanting us to know that we can't see what's right in front of us. And to pay attention. Nothing good is ever easy. At first. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's my interpretation of what the crow was saying. And as soon as I said that nothing good comes easy at first, it flew away. Wow. Another auspicious day out in the woods. Oh, going right in front of us. that was amazing. Came around the corner and there were crows and bald eagles and even an owl, massive owl. And then when I came a little further, I see that some of them were right sitting in the top of a tree. The others continued to fly overhead. And it's this sense of alchemizing and integrating, like we spoke about. Owl, wisdom, the crow, the messenger between realms. That eagle, this sense of confidence and independence, regalness, and having alchemized our unconscious into consciousness, we are those things with infinite possibilities, energetic beings that know no limits, and that has an entire world to co-create. Wow, what an amazing end of the day. So thanks for being here, everyone. Thanks for watching, liking, commenting, and subscribing. And continue to be your authentic self. Receive the messages and guidance that you are receiving, and trust in your knowing and your journey. So until next time, stay safe, stay connected, and we'll see you really soon. Bye.